Hey gamers, this time around, we've actually exhausted most of our objectives. There's only a couple remaining goals since we've gotten pretty much all the important collectibles. We have a few more bosses yet unfought. And I'm not even talking about the pantheon of Hollow Nest exclusives. What could I be referring to? Well, for one, you know, the big boss, the Radiance. Pretty difficult to forget that one in my opinion, but let's see. About time. Its bindings would drain me were I to join. I don't know how you could give me significant aid though, considering how far across. I don't actually want this. Well, I can't unequip it. Unbreakable strength. Probably don't need the compass for what I'm about to do. Alright, quick slash, can't forget that one. What would be pertinent to have? Maybe just Grub Song. No need to overcomplicate it, right? Look, Hollow Knight. I am amazingly overqualified for you. I've unified the Void. Do you even know what that entails? Honestly, I don't, so that's why I'm asking. Okay, I'm just gonna take advantage of you repeatedly. Still going? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Get good!
Exactly, get good. Hopefully I'm fully healed. Challenge. And who else to challenge other than the Radiance? Of course you hit for 2. I suppose we wouldn't have it any other way. Well, look. I didn't think you would start calling attacks to the other side, and that's very inconvenient for me. Well, you know, I'm down for whatever that was. Yeah, see, I'm not fond of that though. Heal, please. Okay, nice. Well, I'm dead, but... Really? What did me in wasn't... really what I was expecting, the platform disintegrating from beneath me. We got those symbolic... Okay. I disagree. Oh wait, I won? I did first try Radiance? Even the Hollow Knights here? Now we're beating it up. Well, sure, that's a scenario. We've won. But we, however, don't seem to be okay. So what happens with the void now? Just return to void. Please don't give me credits again. I've seen the credits so many times. No. They really... This is the single most important reason why the game needs mod support. So that people can mod in a skip credits button. In this one playthrough, I've beaten the game, what, 4 times now? And when I do P5, it's going... If I do it, it's going to do this to me again. Well, let's skip the credits for all of you, but not for me. I'm gonna... Every time I get the credits, I just tab out and leave the game running. Now there's just a handful of things remaining, one of which is... I don't have all the vessel fragments. Now the tough thing for me, one of them is very obvious that I don't have. It's apparently the ancient basin one. No difficulties figuring out I don't have that one because it requires me to dump all my money into a fountain. So naturally I would never have done that unless I was explicitly aware. I don't actually know where the fountain is. Shoot. Okay, looks like it's in this room towards the top right. Maybe above the map guy then? Yes. Very nice. Now, I I have no idea where the last one is. I wish I did, but I do not. So I figured out where it is because there's one room in the game that I noticed I've not been to, and that room is it. And I actually end up having to go back to the hidden station. Though, to be fair, not for... Gosh, I was closer before I warped out. But I didn't think there was a significant chance that the last one would be right by where I just was. Now, if I go here, I can save time. Yeah, it's funny. The knight has such angelic wings, considering, especially now, they're not just a creature of a void, but a creature unifying the void. Anyway, I think I want to do Grimm before the Colosseum of Fools, just because I remember being particularly annoyed about how it went, and I can get, I want to say, at least a charm notch out of Grimm. Shoot, I don't have... Well, okay, it's in here. I need to get to the top and work out the rest from there. Thank goodness for IV frames. Typical. And this is like the one room I haven't explored that isn't a secret room. I guess Path of Pain exists. I can't forget about Path of Pain. Okay, I'm not too upset at myself for not finding this now. Yeah, without 2 nail upgrades, I could one-shot you just with breakable strength. So, with unbreakable strength and 2 nail upgrades, you are toast. That almost bounced me in, and I would have been mad. So armored. There we go. Apparently the vessel fragments originally were supposed to be halves and not thirds. Now that I've opened the exit, let's get out of here. And let's visit Grimm. Alright, so what's left here... We need to go to City Storeroom. We have to get these flames. I don't remember the collection process very well, but I'm sure it involves fighting something. Yeah, I don't need compass for this. What? I missed. Grimm child, I'm dying. Could you help me a little? Grimm child, you're not very useful. Grimm child, please. It's literally beating me up. What about now, Grimm child? You wanna be useful? Remind me what you're supposed to do, Grimm child? No, 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 no. I gotta see. Oh, you do nothing. You take up charm notches while I do the real game. Right, the next flame. We have our two choices. Let's go to the Dirtmouth one last. Am I wasting essence? Yes. But also, what else am I going to use it for? You just need 2400 once, and then essence is expendable. Am I going to Queen's Station or Green Path? Green Path. I still feel bad for destroying the one music thing. Let's see. We will head over. Yep. I think I know where we are. I think we're in the Grimm room now, right? Yeah. So... you plan on helping me this time? Because last time I almost got murdered while you just refused to participate. So you've consumed 2 flames. It's almost time for us to fight Grimm already. And yeah, once we have Grimm down, things will be nice and simple because then we can just use another charm. I wonder what the maximum amount of charms you can run at once. Considering you get a free one. Problem is there aren't a lot of one-cost charms, otherwise you could use like 10. Nice. You see this? This is what we call a speed-running tactic, so I can get out of it before... I had to say, this is probably a room for combat I'm not looking forward to. At least you're like a slower version of the Guardian. The Guardian's just a fast mosquito. Alright. And now... what's next, Grimm? What is next? Bell vents, probably better. How did you hear the Radiance dying if that's been undone by us loading our save? Yo, I did the thing. Okay. Oh wow. What does that mean? Would I have to get 3 more flames? Really? Okay then. I guess we're still doing this. Here, I thought I was already ready to fight Grimm. And that I could challenge Coliseum, or the... I could do the full challenge, or, if not the full challenge, Path of Pain. Though I don't know which one will rank higher in my priority list. Path of Pain or Pantheon? I'd like to try Path of Pain. Do not have a map for that area. Okay, so it is after... Now I'd say it goes straight down. And it's up there. Or down here. Any other attacks? My minion can take care of you if you're just going to laugh. Okay, you do move a little. Yeah, like, this is trivial. One of them's in Spirit Glade, and then the other's in King Station. Grimm, I can't help but feel that this is all entirely unnecessary. I also would rather do banishment because one of the charms apparently helps with doing bosses on Radiant. But unfortunately, I kind of want to do a completion with Nightmare King Grimm. Nope. That's right. You can struggle all you want. Really? None of my slashes hit? And then I think I'm going to King Station. Hopefully he'll concede that I've done enough. Yeah, I'll pop into King Station. Let's just get moving. It's not like you plan on helping me against a Grimm. So, in that sense, you're kind of worthless. Alright, how are we doing this? That's how? Terrific. Oh dear. It appears I keep falling lower. Please just go down. And the worst part, Grimm's probably gonna go, now, I need you to go get eggs. Yeah, you see, I ran out of eggs. No, this isn't like some misunderstanding or mythical kind. I just need eggs. Very important. A core part of this festival ritual is making a dish that uses eggs. And the Nightmare Realm just doesn't have enough eggs. You don't have anything for me, right? I have no idea how I'm supposed to get more than one unbreakable. Alright, Grimm, hurry it up. That's right, you're not supposed to hit him at the start or he gets mad. Look, I forgot. You're a little like Hollow Knight, aren't you? Yeah, see, even that attack's like Hollow Knight. The pufferfish. I'm still getting a feel for him. Nope. I don't know what those mechanics are, but I need to heal. Nope. That was bad on me. That was bad on me. That was bad on me. I got too greedy, apparently. Nope. At least it doesn't do too, like, Hollow Knight. Heal? Oh, I actually did get it off. As surprising as that is. Oh, did I first try you? Sure. I made so many mistakes in that fight, but sure. Now, do I have to have the minion take up charm slots when I fight your upgraded form? Actually, our journey's almost 100% done, though. You'll probably be excited to know I plan on doing the Colosseum of Fools. And now my prize. A new charm notch. Oh dear. It's more monstrous than I remember. I guess I can run Wayward Compass now. Or I could take both of these off. And run Long Nail. Alright, where are the flames? Almost none of... well, to be honest, none of them are close to a stag. Which I know is intentional, because the developers surely wouldn't have made that kind of oversight. Well, let's get to it. Alright, I located the torch. Let's get this going. Oh, you look stronger. Oh, you... yeah, sure. Yeah, you just drop a bolt of death, why not? Thank goodness, I was about to be defeated. Okay, that's one down. At least we know how it works, but we'll probably get them both in one go. Head over, take care of it. I'd rather go through the ancient basin. That'd be another nice mod. To be able to, all content that's locked behind once per playthrough. Like how you can't get Grimm Child and the other charm. The more I play this game, the more I think, wow, official mod support would be great. Especially if they don't disable achievements, since then you need a mod to undisable achievements. I do need to call the tram over. And I also need to change one of my charms to Compass because I'm sorry, but I need it. Sure, I'll keep Longnail. Alright, we're almost there, and then we'll walk over to the hive and do them both in one go. Dead. Let's commence. Yep, not surprised. Okay, so all of your attacks do that. You know what? I don't necessarily want to play by your rules. So I'm gonna go over here. Probably gonna do lightning, right? Guess it doesn't matter. Now I go down to the tram. I gotta go to the hive. I sincerely hope that you don't beat Nightmare Grimm and he goes, okay, well now you gotta beat a Nightmare Grimm at each of these locations. You might have beaten me, but you have to beat 3 more things before you convince me to upgrade your Grimm Child. Alright. Yeah, I can use the upper entrance to skip some of the walk in the hive. Rude. Alright, we better clear this room of any annoying hazards. Because I don't want anything getting in the way. Yeah, we're in the room with the torch. Yeah. Now, the torch should be... Don't tell me it's up. Well, if anything is a primal apid moment, it's that. Oh, having roof covers you from that? No. 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 Oh, it's not actually as bad as it could have been. Still, that's infuriating. It's not shocking to me that the first fight where they spam the lightning move is the one that kills me. I was trying to go and get cover, but I didn't do it in time. Well, if you're just going to abstain from murdering me... Grimchild, that's probably the most useful you'll ever be in this entire playthrough. Enjoy it while you can. Hey, you want to be useful? Yeah. Collect that shade for me. Yep. It's this kind of enemy, what can I say? You're going down. Grimm, I want out. Get out of here. Banish yourself. Nightmare Grimm, if you don't let me win, I will banish you right on the final act. Before you can complete your show. I'd make all of your work be for none. Let me guess, you want me to bring the Grimm child back? Oh, I guess I don't need compass right now. So we can go grub song. The nightmare. Am I good enough to beat this? Probably not, but we're going to try. I'm not gonna have to see this cutscene every time, right? This is just the first time. You didn't bow this time! You do 2 damage. I don't think you're being very fair to me. Okay, Nightmare King Grimm. Get over here. I'm not just going to stand for that. I swear if you do the same cutscene with the big name on the screen. Oh my gosh. You have no sense for show business. You know what? Hack it. If you're gonna do that, don't expect me to play fair. I can still banish you. Once I figure out your patterns, you are dead, Nightmare King. I'm gonna be so overqualified for the championship of fools. Nightmare King Grimm, stop wasting my time with overly long intros. 3 hits. Okay, so my theory was right. It looked to me like he was dropping a danger on the ground. And he was. Okay, I'm gonna try to take off Grimchild, just because I don't see why I need Grimchild to dream. And we're going to see, it's going to tell me it doesn't work and I'm going to get mad at the game. Oh, the one guy is gone. I thought that we could get through even the most powerful creatures. We literally could enter the mind of a god. But no. We draw the line at entering some random carnival guy. Apparently this one guy is stronger than the Radiance. Why doesn't he handle the Radiance then, huh? Shoot, I forgot about that part. Shoot, I'm almost down. You did the same move twice? You're a hack, Nightmare King Grimm. What kind of show business is doing the same joke? Huh? But seriously, it's stuff like this that bothers me. When it's a cool cutscene the first time, fine. But when you have the cutscene take up time, eventually, with enough attempts, it could legitimately take 10 minutes of your life of just cutscenes. Of course, some games, it's more like an hour of cutscenes, but... Grimm, can you not cheat? Let me heal. He seems to have a pattern there, I noticed. Whenever the spike move is done, Grimm immediately follows with a manifestation, dash at us. Is his fight scripted? Can I like run a task? Gosh, would I have to if I wanted to win against this? Without accelerated healing, I don't think you can heal against him. Because like, I'll heal here. Oh no, I did a different move that time. He leaves behind a trail of fire. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? He leaves in his wake a trail of fire. Why? I'm not gonna be able to beat P5 if this is what I... This one fight would lock me out of P5. I'd have a better chance of having the banishment charm against him. Why does he inexplicably deal 2 damage? Why does he have the longest cutscene in the game? Yeah, the first part of the fight seems to be identical. I think we're at 4 hits? Yeah, he has a hecking blood trail fire. Liquid fire, I don't know, lava. So you aren't allowed to follow him. Like, okay. Every enemy where they turn their back to you, you're supposed to be able to hit them because they're stupid for turning their backs on you. But this guy apparently has a titanium back. Typical. Got 2 more. Even when I'm actively avoiding it. Okay, when he just floats like that, he's doing his dumb cheat. Okay. He's doing, like... Funnily enough, that attack is when he is most vulnerable. got a fifth. Oh nice, I got hit, but I did deal some damage in exchange. Yeah, he usually likes to respawn. If I'm losing this, I want to go down by injuring... Wow, I got one hit? Okay, now we're doing the puffer fish. That one wasn't on him. I am cross, though, for a few reasons with this fight. One of them being the fact that you're required to disable 2 of your charm notches. Another is this cutscene. It got old quick. Darn it. Well, at least we got a hit in. The worst case scenario is when we don't get a hit in and we take damage. Really? Never done the pufferfish in phase 1 before. Really? I guess I held it too long. Well, time to fly in again. Nightmare King Grimm. The same intro every time. Annoying. If I get close to you, you punish me. Really? Okay. I don't like this fight in the slightest. This cutscene alone makes me annoyed. I can still get... Okay, I got 3 hits in. The same move 3 times. Grimm, you aggravate me. I'm amazed I didn't die there right there. The worst part is, if I actually wanted to do P5, I'd have to practice him. I don't know how to practice some of these moves. This is a boss. I don't think I ever beat Nightmare King Grimm. I think I did Banishment my first playthrough. Come on, just like float in the air so I know you're vulnerable. Of course. So, I can't even pull on past experiences to triumph here. Here it goes. Another long tunnel, long cutscene. Now, why don't we play a 10-minute long animated movie while we're at it? Please spawn in floating. Not that kind of floating, unfortunately. Almost got 5. Nope. Gosh darn it. Stop it. Two, three. No, three. Better. I'll concede I did better that time. Here we go. That's the first time you've done that on the first attack. But I guess you're all about disappointing me. Darn you. The good news is, it seems like I'm getting ever so slightly better on his patterns. The problem is he has two different dash attacks. One where he goes up in the air, and the other where he dashes twice with lava oozing off of him. Oh, I didn't think you were going for that one. Darn it. I might have had a window to heal, but it's never certain on these RNG attacks. I did press dash for the record. I feel like I'm just brute forcing. No, I've had enough of you, Nightmare King Grimm. Get out of here. Or get out of your thing and challenge us. That's not your first what? You never do that attack as your first. You only have one attack you do at the start. What? No, what? You're not allowed to do that attack at the start. You're not allowed to open with a new you only do one. Are you telling me that every time he passed a 1 in 100 chance of using one attack until it became 1 in a trillion? Is this Dream himself fighting me? Am I? If you're wondering if I'm salty, you know, if it's subtle, I am very salty. He dodged it? Sure, why not? Why not? Go ahead. Just no, don't you dare not hit me. Yeah, we're starting a new run. We're not continuing that one. Get over here. It's so strange. You suddenly started opening with a new pattern. Yeah, I hate that. Just do me in, Nightmare King. I feel like everything I do is just too slow. I'm pretty sure I pressed jump at the same moment he appeared. I don't even know if I was jumping for him. But he manifested and attacked me in the time I took to get into the air. It feels like everything needs a shade dash. I pressed attack instead of dash. At least I got 3 hits on him. Make that 4, 5. Oh my gosh, that's such a fast. He's probably gonna puffer, yeah. I might have been able to heal there, but I wanted to confirm my theory that after that he always does the puffer. Really? Okay, you know what? No! That was my best run yet. Like, I can't deny I'm getting better at his fight. I can, however, deny that he should exist. What if we replace this fight with Radiant? I don't know. I can't think of any. I can't believe you're allowed to just do a separate attack at the start. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a... It was almost divine. And then I messed it all up. So is this going to result in him doing 2 separate puffer fishes? Seems like no pattern I think I know ends up being correct on him. Other than like the basics of how the attacks themselves function. No, I walked face first. I walked face first. We had a phenomenal start that time. Because the easiest one to land hits on is that Thunderbolt attack. This one, yeah, he goes in the air. Shoot, we had a solid enough start. I do enjoy pulling off the counter. Now you're doing the puffer. I'm gonna risk a heal. Didn't end up being worth. Yeah. I decided to risk the heal because my thought process was if it succeeds, I have a higher chance of winning. And if it doesn't succeed, I was going to lose anyway. I think I'm okay for risking the loss as long as I don't have a chance of winning. Like, if I've already brought him to his next phase, healing seems very poor. Darn it, I hate when I mess up like that. Dang it. Okay. Now. Nope. And trying to focus for it stuns you in place, so I was physically unable. Just come on out and fight us. Nightmare King Grimm. Nope. Nope. End this. End this. I got hit on the first attack. Another mod this game desperately needs, which should not disable achievements, a restart button. Just press a button. Or have it be so you can set it so the fight loops until either you win or you end the fight yourself. You know, you hit quit game. It's difficult getting... Oh my gosh, I never get 2 hits there. There we go, we balanced out. Look. Me being happy with Grimm landing more hits. A pufferfish. I could try a heal, but no. Okay, so that's good to know. When he appears in the air for that attack, if I move just right, I can hit up and then go in the air to hit down. He spawned in a bad spot for me, so I had to do what I could. Okay. I did press dash, just your daily reminder, I did press it. Okay, no. And here we go. Nightmare King Grimm. We're going down. It's just something I've decided. Come on now. Give me something better than that, Nightmare King. That's a little better. Much better for me. Hmm. I'm lacking something. I don't think it's a Dream Shield. He attacks with his body too much for Dream Shield to do anything at the best of times. There we go. I hate that they just inexplicably have toxicity in their body. Okay. The pufferfish technique. No, I went from having a really cool run to nothing right there. I managed to heal A health, surprisingly. Too bad A health isn't enough in this world. And the double healing charm wouldn't help. If I didn't need what I was using, I would switch it. Oh my gosh, a terrible start. One of the worst starts I can have. Five hits though. That's a really nice Thunderbolt attack. I'm just going to brute force you, so I die. Now for a rematch. Okay. We had a really good start. Now we're at about half health. Now what? Let me just... okay. Really? It lingers? The problem is I'm not consistently getting to that second phase. So I can't really feel like I'm making progress in the fight. If I was at least consistently reaching it, I'd say I'm getting better. I really messed that one up. Really? Shoot, and it descended in a way where I couldn't see it coming. Yeah. I'm starting to feel like this is a little annoying. The RNG element for me right now is that there's one clear attack where I almost always get 4 hits. And then there's another attack where I often score 1 hit, and there's attacks where I normally score no hits. Meanwhile, he has attacks where he normally scores hits. I'm like, come on, hurry up. Really? You run away from me just to make it harder for me to die? And you have attacks like that where it's clearly designed for you to not avoid them, because Grimm will punish you for avoiding them by quite literally delaying his attack and reorienting himself so you can't dodge it. Okay. 4, we landed 4 hits. I hate that. At least we landed a couple of ranged attacks on him. Like, in the time it takes for our death animation to happen, I think Grimm did like 3 separate attacks. The dash attack, the up into the air attack, and then the puffer attack. Like, honestly, he probably just has 30 hits of health for me. Oh my gosh, I got a hit at the very start. That's not common for my runs against him. That, however, is very common for my runs. Typical. Honestly, I'm fine with that. I don't like Grimm. Well, actually, no. Regular Grimm, I didn't have a huge problem with. This, though. Like, regular Grimm, I first tried. This abomination? Yeah, it's pretty difficult to get that hit at the start. Yep. Cool. Pufferfish. Typical. Another round of pufferfish. That was my best run yet. Here goes. Okay. I hate that. At least we made up for it by getting a couple hits on an attack we don't normally. This is all sorts of odd. I don't normally... I'm doing poorly on things I usually do well on, and then good on things I do poorly on here. It's an odd reversal of my standard fight with Grimm here. Yeah, I usually only get one at best there. Well, I couldn't even see him on the screen for that one. Good to know that Nightmare King Grimm can go off the screen. Let's just get this over with, Nightmare King. Well, at least I didn't go without landing in exchange. One more hit, I'd wager. Which is probably why he's going pufferfish mode. Darn it. A little close, aren't you? Get the heck away from me, Grimm. There we go. No! That was my first phase 2. Or whatever. That was the first time I'd gotten 2 intermissions. My first double intermission. Get out of here, or get out of your show so I can tear you to bits, Nightmare King Grimm. Really, Grimm? No. No, 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 no. You're putting me in my coffin. We're doing this again. I will not accept getting hit on the first attack. Because that sets me back so much. Since I can't heal, I have to go ideally as many hits as possible without getting hit. I can already see my new keyboard getting wear just from this one fight. Come on. Yeah, that's usually what happens. I was amazed I pulled off so many counters on that particular attack. Why does he attack up? Is it possible to get up there? Maybe I can hurt him via his head. There we go, we got 2 more hits. Oh no. Oh no. Yep. Nightmare King Grimm, can you not? Like, you're annoying me. You know what? How about this time I take down Nightmare King Grimm to really show him? How does he hit me sometimes and misses me others? I don't understand the distinction that's being made. Yeah, see, like that time I got hit. No. If I could replicate that and get a counter on all of his attacks, except maybe the ranged one, then I'd have amazing RNG. If I could just counter everything but the ranged attacks. But I don't understand how I'm countering successfully versus when I fail. Like, how am I doing that? Like there, I in this one fight, I've had a success and a fail of the same little thing. I see, I think I need to get ahead of him. Wow, I don't usually mess that one up. There's Puffer. Oh no. I almost had that one. He's doing another puffer because I injured him a lot, I think. Well, I got... Ow. Ow. The good news is, I'm starting to counter everything that can be countered. I'm skeptical on the ranged attack. I don't know, okay, one, I don't know if there's a crazy trick during pufferfish where you go on the ceiling to hit him. But like, that attack we can counter now, if I play right. This one, I don't know if there's a crazy trick. But as you can see, oh wow, okay, so when he goes in the ceiling, I can actually upswing. Okay. So I might be able to elevate that one to double counter. I don't think the ranged attack is one I should ever try to counter. I guess at the start of a fight I could try to counter it, just to do an RNG test. Oh, look at that, I got 2 hits. Cringe. 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 Now what? There we go. Oh dear. Darn it, really? No! Dang pufferfish attack. Fight me. No, that's the end of that fight. Restart, please. I think it's telling also that if I just run face first into attacks and start smacking it, it is so much health that that doesn't progress the fight. I know this is supposed to be some guy, some rando guy that happens to be stronger than the Radiants. And the real threat to the Hollow Nest, not the Radiants. The Radiants... I don't understand why Absolute Radiance is the final boss when this guy is canonically stronger than Radiance. Or his regular form is stronger than Radiance, so Nightmare is probably stronger than Absolute. And since he's stronger than Radiance, he could have just saved all of Hollow Nest, debatably making him a villain of significant evil. We don't usually do that one. Not getting a lot of attacks back in, but I'm also avoiding a lot of unnecessary damage, so it's a fair deal. Hack. I hate you. Nightmare King Grimm. Well, I did try that time. I'm much more often reaching the second phase of combat. I need to get hit less. What? Well, like, I would love it if they gave me the option to reprogram the fight, so any attack in the first 10 seconds instantly kills me, and then also, of course, you know, all def just restarts the fight anyway. Because I don't want to do runs where I get hit in the first few seconds, because that's a loss for me. Really, this should be base mechanic stuff, not the reprogramming the fight, but the whole restart option. The next one should be a good one, right? No? No gambler's fallacy for me? It's rare I get ahead of Grimm, but I guess there's always going to be rounds where the odd happens. Oh boy, speaking of the odd. No! No! In an instant, he did 8 damage. That's not the dream now. I mean, I'm just saying, I think I should be allowed to just slice at Nightmare King Grimm's neck while he's just sitting there waiting. That'd be a way more interesting conclusion, whatever this is. Please, give me a restart button. I have to click to menu if I want to restart via the menu. I don't want to have to. And dang it, if I could just not use Grimmchild. Why do you obsess over Grimmchild? I have so many objections. I would do the banishment ending out of spite if I could. Pain Pecco. Double Pain Pecco. Triple Pain Pecco. That one was intentional and this one is too. The first 3 hits were not intentional though. What the heck happened? I was consistently bringing it to the next phase. And all of a sudden, Nightmare King Grimm is winning in like 10 seconds. I'm supposed to be dodging for extended periods now. I thought that was going to miss me, to be honest. I missed every attack that time. That's my first 0-hit transition. Hopefully his real health bar is still being injured, and that's just a bonus. I fired it the wrong way. No, please. No! Despite the fact that I've learned to sometimes counter that move, that is the worst attack for me by far. Whenever he runs that attack, I have the highest chance of taking damage. Meanwhile, the easiest to counter is still the lightning. Please, add a restart button. Who in Team Cherry thought that not having a reset button? Oh my gosh, please. And now, Grimm is actively avoiding me with attacks. Skillfully avoiding me when I'm trying to walk into them. You don't bow to me anymore, you know. You used to be more respectful. Really? Please, end the fight. If I ever get hit on the first attack, that is a restart. If I can't beat the fight when I no-hit for a full minute, you think I can win when I get hit in the first second? Says I need to save the dash for the 5 Aura Fire Crimson Grimm Nightmare. What? But I have invulnerability. Grimm, I have invulnerability. That's why I save it for that moment. That's not the dream. Hurry up. We both know how this is gonna go. You see, now he somehow has ascended to hitting me on the first attack every time. used to actually have to work to hit me, but now he hits me on the first attack, and he skillfully uses the fact that developers didn't add a restart button. Like seriously, lack of a restart button is a problem Roblox games have. This is not the type of problem that should be in a game like this. Like, I think of, what was that game? Multiverse Destruction? I'm pretty sure they eventually added a skip button for one single fight. But yeah, if you fought one enemy 60 times, you would have to sit through like an hour and a half of cutscenes, and that's if you did phase 1 only. You did phase 2, oh my gosh. How? How am I? How is my pattern of dodging for that one attack shift from always from never getting hit to 100% hit every time? Like, I don't, this fight, I hate it. But in order to 100% the game in the way I want, I need to beat you. I don't get it. It's like you're a primal apid. Some of the worst patterns in this game are just primal apid. They could only come up with one difficult boss. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. Down. You're kidding me. I don't get hit on that attack normally. I don't get hit on that attack either. Did they change the... I don't know. Am I getting worn out after fighting this boss for, what, a full hour? Please, at least let me take you into the next phase. Let me get the phase transition going. This is agony. Why don't... I know he's going to appear from there. Why don't I just stab into it? Why do I patiently wait? You're kidding me. My dash didn't go off? What? Pufferfish time. I must have injured him sufficiently. Which means I can expect my next combo to... There we go. What am I doing? Heal. 3. Unfortunately, it's every 2 health, so. Oh my gosh. No! No! I was 1 hit away from winning the fight, wasn't I? He only does... So I've observed that he mainly does Puffer Fist either after I've forced him to transition or... what's it? Or right before he's going to. Ergo, and since rules of 3s are things, I think I was going to win the fight there. Okay, that's the first one. One, two, three. Darn it. Got 5 there. Truly marvelous. Okay, he's about to do his next phase. If I can just... No! Okay, knowing I was almost a victor motivates me a lot. I think we actually have it within the next 3 tries. Especially now that I've decided to not hit him during the phase transition, just so I can heal. Oh, I hate you, Nightmare. No, 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 no. If you hit me that many times at the start, we're ending the fight. Well, I said within 3 for a reason. Okay, get me over there. Don't waste my time. Nice. We're at 5 hits. I don't know why I didn't react. That time I definitely was not thinking. Great. Every time I go for the ranged attack, he strikes back at me with his own range. Yeah, see? My pufferfish theory seems to be concrete. Well, that's the end of that fight. There's no way I'm recovering from that. again. Hurry up. One, two. We got a hit in and healed. I like it. Okay, we're near the next phase. Generally, we just need 1 or 2 hits from this part. I was really confident. Here we go. Another? Oh my gosh. He must be low. One, two, three. Oh my gosh. We bested him. Finally. I cannot believe it. I've done it. Do you stay since we finished the ritual? You see, I'd love to, but I don't have the funds. I don't think I ever will. Alright, now I can choose to never use Grimm Child again. I'm assuming I use Long Nail. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.